Hey, shout out Good Hits. Shout out Good Hits for real. You're good, homie.
What's up, good it's gang? You know what it's about. We're bleeding the blood for the best underground rap here in New York City and beyond. Yet again, we're in another destination. We're in Southern California. You might know him as Colder in Hell. I know him as Ryan, tattoo artist, manager of Deathproof. We have it all. GoodhitsTV, Volume 8, Episode 1. All-inclusive interview with Ryan. Stay tuned. See what it's about. What's up, good it's gang? You know what we're about. We're bleeding the block for the best underground rap here in New York City and beyond. And shit, we got a little bit of an import. We got Deathproof in town. They're wrecking havoc. We got the NASCAR ALO show this past weekend. We have Axel, Mozzie, and others in town this weekend. And it's a pleasure we're with INHELL, aka Ryan. Dude, how you living, man? How do you like New York? It's been about 6 months. How's the past couple of days been?
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
It's been funny.
Dude, what's your
My friends get a lot drunker than I do, for sure.
What's your favorite fucking things to do out in New York? Like, you were at Staten Island. What's your favorite borough? Let's start with that. Let's start with a little controversial subject.
It's always a joke between everybody. Like, everybody we tell that lives in New York or comes to New York, we always go to Staten Island, and we know this little bar out there with all these old heads that we go and drink with every time, and they buy us drinks, and they remember us every time we go there. So we
that's actually legendary.
Yeah, we take the ferry to Staten Island.
That's facts, dude.
With the old heads.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Damn. How was it growing up there? You have mad love for Charlotte,
I lived,
or you're
in the
nah?
suburbs, in a suburb called Huntersville. It's not. No, I don't. Not really mad love, but I got in a lot of trouble in Charlotte, and ended up leaving when I was pretty young.
I feel that.
And yeah,
leaving where? LA?
I visiting. No, leaving Charlotte.
Okay.
When I was 17, moved out to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and started snowboarding.
What?
Every day. Yeah, I lived in Jackson Hole for a year and a half.
No way.
Snowboarded every day.
I did not know that.
I lived with a bunch of roommates, but I was just off the shits out there still a little bit. Then I moved to Colorado, lived in the Rocky Mountains for.
So you were a snow bum type situation where you
sure, yeah.
Were you doing lessons and shit to make money? And
no,
stuff
I was working on the lifts, raking the snow, building jumps, shit like that, you know.
Damn.
Maintaining rail, and then I ended up working in a snowboard shop for my second or third season, and then just stuck with that.
How'd you get into snowboarding being from North Carolina, dude? Because
there's a scene out there.
There is Boone out in Boone, because I went to
the
Duke.
Appalachian Mountains,
so I know
West Virginia's not far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out there. It's all fake snow and shit, but it gets cold still.
Damn.
And people blow snow, and it's a scene. My mom was a skier, so I just grew up going with her.
That's wild.
And just got super into it.
Dude, so tell me about how, so you went from Jackson Hole to to Colorado. How'd you get out to LA? How did the whole link up with DPI start?
I grew up with Mozzie and Dirty, and NASCAR and Nando and Koa lived in Lexington, but I never was really friends with them. I just knew of them through Mozzie and Dirty.
Oh shit, because half of y'all are from North Carolina. Yeah.
A lot of Deathproofers in North Carolina. But then I dipped, and just went off and was doing the whole ski bum thing and snowboarding and shit. But I would go surf in the summer.
Right.
And they moved to LA. It hit summertime, and I went down to San Diego to surf, and I was like, yo, I'm in San Diego. And then I linked with Dirty, Nando, who's I am you, and Mozzie in San Diego, and took them surfing for their first time and shit, and we just linked back up. And I was doing hella lettering and digital art still for snowboard shit and just my own shit. And I went and visited them in LA to go skate and shit, and
at that point were they rapping at that point?
Yeah, they were still K&D at that point, which was a group that was in Deathproof that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
And you can probably talk about that if you interview Mozzie when you do that later, but but yeah, I went out, skated with everybody, and I was just literally just out there as the homie.
Yeah.
out there as the homie skating with everybody, and Miyagi like put me on the skate team. So I was just like around, flying back and forth from Portland because I was like snowboarding at Mount Hood at the time. So I was flying back and forth from Portland to LA. Like working on skate videos, like going on all the Deathproof skate trips and like.
Oh, that's interesting. So you kind of got into Deathproof skate.
Yeah,
a lot of people who are like tuned into this channel probably don't even know what that is.
Yeah, no, it's a thing. Like people who, exactly. People who are tuned into Deathproof definitely.
Yeah, because there's like multiple verticals in Deathproof. It's not just like music shit. Because a lot of people are tuning into this YouTube channel have no idea that it's clothing. There's videographers. There's people who skate. There's like multiple channels
tattooers,
and shit.
Like graphic designers, everything, clothing designers.
It's a true artist collective.
Yeah, literally just an artist collective. But yeah, so then I was like just skating all the time, chilling with everybody all the time, and then I just started like whipping flyers when we needed them for events and shit, and I was just like going super hard with like my digital artwork and like just hella focused on lettering and like doing like hella death metal lettering.
Was
and, like,
how many years ago was this?
And shit. This is like a year and a half ago.
Okay, damn,
Something
you've
like
grown
that.
a lot since then. Because if you start with the flyers, now you translated it to tattoo work.
Yeah, I translated the like whipping flyers into like creating the parties for the flyers that I throw and like booking shows and like managing people. That's why I kind of came on and started like just as a graphic artist for Deathproof too, and then moved on to management and like run it with Miyagi and Justin. Now I manage Walt. I manage Walt, Grim, Mozzie. Mainly, and then do booking for all the artists. So.
How is it managing those three? Like compare and contrast. Like who's the easiest one to manage?
Oh shit!
You said Mozzie, Walt, and who else?
Maybe Grim. I mean, they're all like like they're all my friends. You know, they're all my brothers. Yeah. So it's like it's a little bit different. Like it's, I wouldn't say one's easier than the other, but like I don't know. I guess probably Grim because he's just like really on his own type of time and like. With his family and like doing his own shit on the side and stuff, but like you're like I don't know, it's just like I don't know. Mozzie gets super drunk, super drunk.
Yeah, we all went out last night. That was a fun night. That was a fun night.
And you gotta look after that.
Dude, how is it? Y'all all like? How is it? What do you think of like LA as a city? Because I feel like when people think of Deathproof right now, they're like it's a LA thing, even though you guys are from all over. What do you think of LA? And could you ever see yourself moving out to New York?
Shit. I mean, me moving to LA was like such a huge, like, change for me. Like compared to like traveling to like ski towns with like low populations and like snow everywhere and shit, and being cold and just like snowboarding every day to like partying all the time and like doing the whole like LA thing. It's like really its own world. Like most people are out there like for the same reason and shit. It's like a huge contest or whatever. But I think if you don't look at it like that all the time, it's like it's pretty cool. Like it's the weather's great. You got the beach, you got the mountains.
You still surfing and skating and shit?
City, there's super sick artists, super sick shit going on. Like
I
still skate. Yeah, hell yeah. I still snowboard too. Like I go up to Bear. It's like an hour and a half from LA. Me and Dean, my mentor. We go up and snowboard still.
Hell yeah.
When it's snow up there.
What's your like relationship with music, man? Like, what did you grow up listening to, and like, what kind of attracted you to Deathproof's like sound? I guess you could say.
It wasn't even. I'd only known Mozzie and Dirty's music just because I grew up with them, and I wasn't even really tapped into Deathproof at all. It's like once I linked with them that one time in San Diego, they just like told me about everything, and I was like, oh, sick, And I just like they were like, you got to come kick it and skate and meet everybody type shit.
Yeah.
And it was just on some shit like that.
Yo.
This is the guy right here.
This guy is the worst guy out, bro. He couldn't even give me a private jet. Fuck this guy.
This guy wants a PJ
worst
so bad.
ever. Dude, can't even get me and Walt a PJ.
Indictment on his manager.
Yeah, dude, worst guy out.
No, that's mad funny. But like